It's Tim Albright with AVNation with the road to InfoComm. InfoComm 2026 happens the 17th through the 19th of June, which, oh my goodness, is just around the corner. And with us to talk about that very thing, it's Jenn Heinold from AVIXA. Welcome, ma'am.
Hi, Tim. Good to see you. Yeah, we're 8 weeks away, so
yes,
the countdown has begun.
The countdown has begun. It's interesting. I met you about a year ago in Vegas, oddly enough, and we are going back to Vegas for InfoComm. A couple things this is more like housekeeping. I'm not sure what, but housekeeping. 2 years ago, it was the Central Hall and the West Hall, right? Which was interesting, to say the least. This time around, we are back into the Central Hall and the North Hall.
Yes.
So as the person in charge of crafting this exposition, of crafting this story, really, how did you guys go about taking that, that combination of a brand new entranceway, right, for the LVC and then the North and the Central Hall, but taking that idea of having two separate halls as opposed to every time we're in Orlando, it's one. What was something that you guys leaned on there between the North and the Central Halls?
We're really excited about the updated convention center. When you walk in, it is huge digital signage spectaculars, fresh lighting, new paint. It really feels like a vibrant new center. So I'm excited for everyone to experience that. And as you mentioned, we're in two halls. And when we were planning the event for InfoComm 2026, my team and I sat down and thought about, well, how can we design the event in a little more meaningful way so that solutions are easier to find, it's easier to navigate. And we decided to lean in on AVIXA's tagline, which is "Together we change the way people experience the world." Okay. And we thought about how do people experience the world and came up with work and play. So our halls are themed accordingly. Our work hall is Central Hall. You'll find solutions for conferencing and collaboration, command and control, digital signage, ed tech solutions. And the hall is anchored by a stage that'll have dedicated content focused again on the solution areas within that space. That's called the Vision Stage. And we also have a new feature on the show floor called Application Hubs. So we really wanted to show AV in action. And that was based on feedback from our end users, Tim, that say, when we come to InfoComm, we don't come for a single product. We're coming to outfit an entire room, right? Or an entire space. So the spaces that we have in the work hall is a workplace of the future and then a retail experience. And then our play hall is, of course, North Hall, and that's where you'll find live event solutions. So audio, staging, lighting, and broadcast. We'll have our AVIXA TV studio there, our live broadcast studio. And then the other application hub there is called the Pitch. So InfoComm very luckily coincides with the World Cup. So yes. We're leaning into fan experience. We'll be broadcasting games on the show floor, so you won't have to miss that. And then we have our spotlight stage, which will focus on content around live events and broadcasts. So really excited to have that come together this year.
Well, and you've also got a couple of let's call it high-profile keynotes, Microsoft and Cisco.
Yes.
Not what are they going to be talking about? Because and I say that I know a little bit, but Cisco and Microsoft are not just two well-known names in the AV industry. That's just two well-known names, period, in the broader context of our economy. So what exactly is Cisco and Microsoft going to be talking about?
We've talked at InfoComm, of course, about the convergence of IT and AV and broadcast for a long time, but I am thrilled that it's taking center stage this year at InfoComm. So Microsoft will be presenting on AI-powered collaboration and the connected workplace. And that is a presentation by Ilya Bookstein, who's Corporate Vice President of Microsoft Teams Calling, Devices, and Premium Experiences. So that opens up our keynote program on Wednesday afternoon. On Thursday of the show, we have Espen Lubark from Cisco. He's Vice President and General Manager of Collaboration Devices. So he's going to be talking about powering the modern workplace with connected intelligence. And we will have a lot of AI discussion, I think, in those sessions, but really around how UCC is elevated and how IT and AV can work together in meeting spaces.
Very cool. Again, InfoComm happens the 17th through the 19th is the show floor, but of course, education happens the Saturday before that, so you can check all that out. Jen, somebody wants to find out more about InfoComm, or they want to find out more about AVIXA. How do they do that?
Yeah, infocom.org or avixa.org. Registration is live now, so sign up.
All right, very good. Jenn Heinold from AVIXA. We will see her and in Vegas. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. It's avnation.tv, and follow along as we also head to Vegas for InfoComm 2026, the 17th through the 19th of June. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.